Let's go. Cheer!
This is the Morning Swim Show for Thursday, June 9th, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush. We're breaking new ground in the Finis Monitor today. We're going to have two guests appearing simultaneously via Skype. Brothers Jim and Joe Matysek, they're both longtime swimmers. And just about every year for the past quarter century, they've been part of the Chesapeake Bay Open Water Swim, which takes place this weekend. Jim and Joe Matysek join us right now in the Finis Monitor. Jim is in Sarasota. Joe is in Charlotte. Hey guys, welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you?
Hi, Peter.
Hey Jim, how did this become kind of a family reunion event for you guys?
Well, back in 1986 when the event started, our one brother Tom he still lives in the Baltimore area where we grew up, and he swam it the first couple of years when they started the race out, and then when 1988 came around, he contacted the rest of us and convinced us all to come back into Baltimore to have a little family reunion and have a little swim associated with it.
Very cool. Joe, how long is that swim?
It's 4.4 miles.
So 4.4 miles across the Chesapeake Bay. That's got to be some pretty cold water this time of year, or probably any time of year, I would imagine.
Actually, this year it's warming up pretty well due to the hot weather in Baltimore. But there are several conditions that give you problems. Last 2 years ago, there were headwinds that can be choppy. The tide can be changing. So there's always something to give you problems.
Jim, you guys have other brothers that join you for the event as well?
Yeah, our brothers Bob and Tom. Bob's in Charleston, South Carolina, and Tom's in the Baltimore area. They've been swimming it pretty much the same amount as we have. And our other brother Gene, who passed away in '93, he swam it the first 2 years that we did it back in '88 and '89.
Who wins the event, Joe?
Jim usually wins. Actually, two of my sons swam it last year, Jake and Carl, and Jake put a whipping on Jim.
All right, so now, well, you know, he's got the benefit of youth on his side. So you guys have gotten.
You notice he was too afraid to come back again this year because I get him.
Yeah.
So you guys have kind of passed it on to the next generation in the family.
Yeah.
Sure have.
That's great. Well, what do you guys do personally? I mean, tell me a little bit about you guys. Joe, you go first.
I work for Wells Fargo Bank in the wealth management area.
Very cool. And Jim, you're in the swimming community, right?
That's right. I work for U.S. Masters Swimming. I'm the webmaster there.
Well, we're
down here in Sarasota, Florida at the national office.
Yep. We've done some interviews with Rob there. Good friend of the show. Well, guys, have fun this weekend. Jim was telling me before we came on here live that, you know, it's kind of as much of crab cakes and beer as it is swimming. So it sounds like a nice little family reunion.
Yeah, and throw in a little bragging, too. A little trash talk.
Yeah, and Rob tells me, Peter, that you're one of five also. So this might be the right time to issue the family challenge. You bring your family out there and we'll challenge you guys.
You know, now that the Bush family has migrated all over the U.S., we used to all be based in Arizona, but everybody's kind of in different cities now. So we're going to need some sort of family reunion event like that every year. And there will probably definitely be beer at that one too.
Yep.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us and for helping us break some new ground, trying out some new technology here on the Morning Swim Show. Good luck this weekend.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Peter.
That's Jim and Joe Matysek joining us in the Finis Monitor. And that is it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.